Hi, and welcome to the Haverhill Journal, where we give you a quick look at what's going on in our city. I'm Lindsay Paris, and I am so excited to be hosting this very special Welcome to Summer edition of the Haverhill Journal. Today, we've got a very cool and unusual race that starts the summer off right on the Merrimack River, and some other exciting events that you only find at this time of year. But first, there is one special event each year that marks the beginning of summer for Hampton beachgoers, and that is the Master Sand Sculpting Competition, which has drawn millions of spectators from around the country over its 15-year history. The Journal couldn't resist the opportunity to get down and dirty with the world-class Oceanside Michelangelos who are competing this year to see if I've got what it takes to be a master sculptor. A pail, a shovel, and miles of primo Hampton beach sand. We have all the ingredients we need to make a master sand sculpture, just like the ones you can see up the street here at the 15th annual Hampton Beach Sand Sculpting Competition, going on now through Saturday. We're going to go up to the judging site, meet some of the sculptors, and get some of their tips.
It's the 15th annual. We're really excited about that. I put this together from all of my travels all over the other events. And I took a little piece about the best of all of them and put it here. And the sculptors, I get calls from Hong Kong, Russia, Australia, all over the world to come to this event.
This is a qualifying event for the World Championship of Sand Sculpting. Yes, there is such a thing. I like the Hampton Beach event most because this sand we have here in New England from Brock's Industries over in Hudson, New Hampshire is some of the best sand in the country. And everybody that comes here really loves this sand. So we have really good sand. Greg Grady and his crew, they take really good care of us.
Yeah, we come all the time and to check out the castles. It's a really cool event. We love seeing all the unique things, and it's a great thing to come see.
I always plan my vacations for this event. I totally love it.
So, Justin, if I want to become a world-class sand sculptor, give me some tips, some hints. What do I do?
World-class sand sculpting, it's a really great job, but you have to like to travel. Do you like to travel?
I do.
Oh, then you would do well. You got to know how to sculpt a little bit. So, and then you just got to get yourself some tools and practice, and make sure you get nice silty sand. It's very, very fine. Mm-hmm. And the sand test is when you get a ball of sand, you hold it in your hand and you let it go. You see how it stays together?
Yes.
That's good sand. And when you get good sand, you can go tall and narrow. If you get crappy sand, you have to go short and squatty.
Take a bucket, cut the top off, fill it with sand and water, and pound it down, pull it off, and then you have a nice solid piece of sand to start working with.
So I got all the tips and tricks. Now I'm going to see if I have what it takes to be a master sand sculptor here at beautiful Hampton Beach. Ready for this? Bam!
Typical day, we come down, pound up the sculpture, put the sand in the forms, water, tamp it down, and keep doing that until we get it as high as we want it, and then start sculpting.
How do you come up with your ideas?
Well, that's the hard part. When you're able to sculpt anything, what do you pick? There's so many things. I was lying on my massage therapist table and tell her I didn't have any idea what to do. And so we just started talking, and all of a sudden it came up, and then she came up with the title, and it fit nice, and that's how it came to be. And that was just a week ago.
Which one do you like?
That big one the girl's working on.
Which one do you like?
I like the Geico car, the Geico Gecko car.
The castle is so cool. Yep.
I like that disco dock.
When we do the voting, I would say 1 out of every 4 people that are here go through that line, and we do roughly around 4,500 people, so it's over 1,500 people an hour. It amazes me every year. Everybody is really, the younger people and the older people really get, 8 to 80, are really excited about it, and it puts a smile on everybody's face.
Well, I gave it my best shot, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, it looks like I will not be entering the competition this year. But you can still come down here to Hampton Beach and see the sand sculptures now through Saturday. Saturday night is judging night, and they will be here through July 5th. Summer's just getting started, the weather's fine, so I'll see you out here on the sand.
I'm telling you, you've got to see these amazing creations for yourself. If you can't make it down this weekend, the sand sculptures will remain in place and lit for nightly viewing through July 5th. Speaking of summer kickoff events, here in Haverhill, we've got our very own. It's been called an 8-mile party on the river, complete with rushing rapids, sandy shores, and over 200 canoes and kayaks filled with costumed celebrants. What else could I be talking about but the 37th Lou Marcel Canoe Race, where the Journal spent a recent Saturday enjoying the camaraderie of this annual favorite.
Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let the waves sweep me along, 'cause I've got them deep river blues.
Good morning and welcome to the 37th annual Lou Marcel Canoe Race here at beautiful Crescent Yacht Club in Bradford, Massachusetts.
We've done this 15 years and we love doing it.
Merrimack Valley, yeah.
I've done this race every single year. It's a great race. It's for a great cause. We have a lot of fun with it.
It was beautiful coming down the river. People don't understand how beautiful the Merrimack River really is.
So we had about 250 participants who left this morning from Lawrence. It's about 7.7 miles down the Merrimack River up to our finish line at the Crescent Yacht Club in Haverhill.
Lou Marcel was a pioneer back in the day. He hosted a talk show on the old WCCM radio, and he was very active back then in the March of Dimes. So when he passed away, they started the race in his name to work with the March of Dimes, and it's kind of just evolved over the years. And to this year, the first year we're working today with Susan G. Coleman. We try to be original every year. This year it's Rednecks on the River. I love the blacked out teeth, the pigtails, as you said, the cut off shorts, the Daisy Dukes, things like that. It's just fantastic.
How'd you pick your outfits?
I didn't know what to get at the last minute, but I had a pair of jeans downstairs that had a hole in them, so they became shorts. And then my favorite flannel. The hat, I came across this at a party store, and then I decorated it myself.
My wife picked everything out, and we're ready to rock and roll.
How's the race?
We had a great time.
This is the first time in probably 25 years I've done this race. It's really relaxing and very fun. You just hang out with a lot of friends and have a good time. And just float down, eat cheese and crackers, and have a soda.
It starts off fun. You hit that first bridge and you say, oh, I'm getting close. But then you see the second bridge and you go, oh boy, because I tell you what, 8 miles can get long. But I think a lot of people that just take their time and enjoy the race for what it is.
There's a lot of skills involved in it, reading the river and where the currents are. And the shortest time is not necessarily the shortest distance. Sometimes you want to try to keep in that glassy water.
The river is really cleaned up an awful lot. We saw fish jumping and baby blue heron flying, and we had a great time.
So you won the canoe race?
Yes.
So what's your strategy for coming in first?
Well, we like to just hang behind the first place boat and then pass them at the end.
I'm always chasing my husband in a kayak, so that helps. That helps a lot. I've learned to chase him, and I chased him in this race.
And the party at the end can't be beat. This puts Haverhill on the map.
I've done a lot of events, and you never see people who do things 30 years in a row, but they're here, and they've come out year after year, which is amazing.
I'll be back. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll be back.
If you missed it, no worries. You've got plenty of notice to get your small boat ready for the 38th Lou Marcel race next year. They've been doing their part to make the Merrimack Valley a better place for 100 years. And this past Monday, June 15th, the Haverhill Rotary Club met to celebrate their first centennial at the Renaissance. We went down for the evening to find out what this milestone means for the organization and what's ahead.
Rotary International was started in 1905, so we're actually one of the very first clubs to have joined. And so we started in 1914. Obviously, this is our 100th year, and you know, over the last 100 years, we've kind of averaged somewhere around 100 members. Over the last 10 years, we've given back $500,000 to the local community.
About 55 years. And that's a long stretch.
Before you were born, no. I think maybe 15 years.
It's special to me to be the president during our 100th year, but it's extra special because my great-grandfather back in 1918 was the 4th president of the Haverhill Rotary Club. So it's a little lineage back into to my past.
It's been a wonderful experience for me to have been a part of that group, and it continues to be strong.
Each person is responsibility to help the nation, the country, your neighbors, and all that.
If you can think of a local nonprofit within our area, within our service community, you probably have had some sort of benefit from Haverhill Rotary. We encourage people to come in. We meet on Thursdays at the Haverhill Country Club at noon. So if you're interested in seeing more about what the club has to offer, we encourage you to come have lunch to see what the club's all about. It really is a great organization. You meet a lot of great people, a lot of people that just do a lot of amazing things on the volunteer side as well.
Congratulations to one of Haverhill's premier service clubs and the great people who've been a part of it over the years. Speaking of first signs of summer, yet another unmistakable signal that the season has arrived is the opening of the 37th Haverhill Farmers Market on Saturday, June 27th. The market will be open every Saturday from June 27th through October 31st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shop from an array of farm-fresh fruits and vegetables, delicious baked goods, meats, wines, artisan cheeses, and more. This year, double your dollars when you use your EBT or SNAP card at the Farmers Market. Visit the Farmers Market at 40 Bailey Boulevard, next to the police station. Know where to find one of the biggest new trivia nights for millennials in Haverhill? It's not at a bar or restaurant, but someplace you might not expect, the Buttonwoods Museum. If you're between the ages of 21 and 39, Buttonwoods Unbuttoned is an up-and-coming group that's offering events every month, and Trivia Night is only the first of many shenanigans to come. The Trivia Night is being held Thursday, June 25th from 8 to 10 p.m. The $10 ticket price includes 2 drinks, fun local trivia, and the chance to win great prizes. Pre-registration is required. To sign up, visit buttonwoods.org or find Buttonwoods Unbuttoned on Facebook. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@mediahc.org. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or at our YouTube channel, HCTV Haverhill. And that's what's happening in Haverhill the week of June 18th. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you next time.